Hello, welcome to VMC. I'm Dr. M. Are all self-cleaning litter boxes dangerous? Is it only some of them? Should you ever be using one? Join me today, you'll learn something. There are a couple types that self-cleaning litter boxes will fall into. Some of them tend to be the automatically raking sort of a type, where other ones tend to be rotating types that will then try to filter out any elimination. There are a number of dangers that need to be considered when looking at automatic litter boxes. Anytime there are moving parts, this is a risk to your cat. And cats are curious creatures and they do not necessarily have the best self-preservation. Something that I've come across semi-regularly in the veterinary clinic are cats that have gotten their tails or their paws, their legs, stuck into one of these moving parts. This is always tragic and horrible to deal with. However, now on social media, I am seeing that there are some cats that are even being killed by these automatic litter boxes.
Yesterday morning, we woke up, me and my 2-year-old daughter, and I went to find my cat, and she was hanging from her litter box. It had closed on her neck and her body was hanging out, and there was red stuff all over, like everywhere, and she was gone.
Anytime an automatic litter box is being used, there is the potential for malfunction, and if and when that happens, the risk of serious harm to your cat is present. The ones that I have come across have been litter boxes that were rotating and the cat's head ended up getting stuck and the litter box kept rotating, it didn't stop, and it crushed the cat's neck. These boxes, all of them, rely on sensors that are meant to detect either weight or motion or both. But how good of a sensor are they? Do we even know? How often do these sensors fail? What if your cat isn't heavy enough or moving enough to set off the sensors? Even the best quality of sensors will fail at times, and that is a risk that I would never subject my own cat to. It's not an okay risk. In addition to all the concerns, because they all use moving parts and sensors, we also have a number of hygiene concerns when it comes to automatic litter boxes. The automatic cleaning function doesn't ever fully clean the box, and people are never taking them fully apart and cleaning them properly. There's also the spread of pathogen risk from one cat to another if multiple cats are using these boxes and they're not being cleaned properly. And I have also had clients tell me that they've even found mold growing in some of their automatic litter boxes. Ugh. In addition to all of that, we also have a number of behavioral concerns when it comes to automatic litter boxes. These are one of the most common reasons for cats to start house soiling, and once they start house soiling, it can be very challenging to get them to go back to solely using a litter box. These automatic litter boxes are always too small. A litter box must be at least 1.5 times the length of your cat's body in order to be big enough to allow them to do the behaviors they need to do when eliminating. They like to walk in, do some circling, do some digging, pick a spot, eliminate, bury it, and leave. They can't do that when the box is too small. Also, we know that the vast majority of cats prefer a box that does not have a lid, that isn't enclosed, because cats need to be able to monitor their environment while they are using the litter box. This prevents them from being ambushed by other cats or by dogs or people. They want to be able to and need to be able to monitor their environment to feel safe while they eliminate. Another thing that people will tell me is that the automatic litter box is so much cleaner than any other litter box, and this is just not true. It is a required basic part of litter box husbandry to scoop the boxes morning and evening. In an automatic litter box situation, the soiled litter is just falling right below where the cat is eliminating. It still smells dirty to the cat because that litter is still right there. As a result, from your cat's perspective, it still is dirty. It just looks clean to you as the human, so it makes you feel better, but it's not appropriate litter box husbandry. Another problem is that people will go, well, I have one automatic litter box, so I don't need to have more. This is still wrong. You must have, at a bare minimum, the number of cats plus 1 litter box locations, and you need to have the litter boxes spread throughout your home to prevent cats from guarding or hoarding specific litter box locations. That means at least one on every level, have them all in different rooms from each other so that when your cat has the need to go, they're never too far from a box. The fourth major concern about using an automatic litter box is that it takes away the very crucial part of you monitoring your cat's elimination habits. Scooping the box and seeing the size and amount of what your cat has eliminated twice per day is a very important part of monitoring how your cat's health is doing, and it's one of the first indications that you might have that something has changed that needs to have a medical workup. So what should you be doing? Well, I have covered proper litter box husbandry in a previous video. It's actually one of the first videos I ever did because so few people living with cats properly care for their cats' litter boxes, and this is a very basic part of the requirements of having a cat. I'll make sure to link that video in the video description for you so that you can make sure you have proper litter box husbandry implemented, and if you don't, you need to implement it. For all of these reasons, you must never use an automatic litter box. Do not do it. They do not meet proper litter box husbandry, and the risks of harm to your cat, and there's even a risk of death. I'm not comfortable putting my cat at that risk. If you are unable to meet the basic needs of a cat, then you may have too many cats, or this may not be quite the right time for you to have a cat. Before taking on any pet, we need to be sure that we can meet their needs. Cats deserve to be cared for well. I hope that all this information has been helpful to you, and if you have a topic you'd like me to cover, please comment it in the description. I love to hear from you. YouTube thinks that you'll like this video. Alright, we'll see you in the next one. Bye!